was on the 8th of June, 1708, that Spanish galleon San Jose erupted into flames off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia. The ship had been at battle with the British since late afternoon, and by night, the 62-cannon galleon had disappeared into the Caribbean Sea. With it, sunk nearly 600 people and up to $20 billion worth of gold, silver, and jewels. It could all be a great legend. For centuries, the San Jose galleon lay lost on the ocean floor, but the mysteries surrounding the ship began to unravel in 2015, when the Colombian government announced it had officially been found. 4 years later, the galleon is still 600 meters deep in Colombian waters. Now, it's at the center of a custody dispute among parties, all staking claim to the San Jose's riches. In 1708, Spanish galleon San Jose sank off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia, while carrying up to $20 billion worth of gold, silver, and jewels. The Colombian government hasn't revealed the exact location of the famed galleon, which is often called the Holy Grail of shipwrecks. But the San Jose is said to be located close to the Rosario Islands, a tropical archipelago and national park 40 kilometers from Cartagena. Throngs of small motorboats zoom over the waters as they transport beach-going tourists to the islands each day. While being carried across the sea, it's difficult not to imagine the San Jose and its treasure somewhere out there below. In fact, the real-life treasure ship has long been the subject of fascination. Nobel Prize-winning author Gabriel Garcia Marquez wrote about the galleon in Love. In the Time of Cholera, the novel's main character, Florentino Ariza, planned to dive down and retrieve the San Jose's riches for his lifelong love. The Caribbean is very magical, said Bibiana Rojas Mejia, a traveler I spoke to from Bogota who spent the day at the beach with her family on Isla Grande, the largest of the islands. This is the magical realism that exists in our country. We don't know how much treasure is actually in the San Jose galleon. It could all be a great legend. The San Jose is said to be located close to the Rosario Islands, a tropical archipelago and national park 40 kilometers from Cartagena. The San Jose galleon left Panama's port city of Portobelo in late May 1708. It was laden with gold, silver, and precious stones extracted from what was then Spanish-controlled Peru, which had been estimated to be worth between $10 billion and $20 billion today. The riches were destined for King Philip V of Spain, who relied on resources from his colonies to finance the War of the Spanish Succession. The galleon's captain, José Fernández de Santillán, knew that the British, who were involved in the war, might have ships waiting to attack in Cartagena. The city was only meant to be a quick stop, to repair the San Jose before its longer journey to Havana, Cuba, and then on to Spain. But the captain pushed forward anyway, and by the evening of the 8th of June, a battle for the San Jose's treasure had begun. The British Navy, armed with pistols, swords, and knives, tried 3 times to board the galleon and take it as their own, said Gonzalo Zuiga, a curator at the Naval Museum of the Caribbean in Cartagena. The San Jose was winning the battle, explained Zuiga, but we don't know what condition the San Jose was in during its last moments. The galleon could have lost a sail, he said. All the passengers could have revolted against the captain. Most were civilians and weren't under anybody's orders. However, it's undeniable that neither side wanted the galleon and its treasures to sink. Zuiga's theory is that instead of surrendering the San Jose and returning to Spain empty-handed, its captain could have ignited the gunpowder on the ship and exploded the galleon himself. The San Jose was attacked by the British Navy while making a stop in Cartagena for repairs. On the 27th of November 2015, the San Jose was officially discovered by a robotic submarine called the Remus 6000, which is operated by the US-based Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution. The nearly 4 meters long underwater autonomous vehicle can explore up to 6 kilometers below the sea's surface, and was able to descend just 9 meters above the San Jose to snap photos of the Galleon, as well as its bronze, dolphin-engraved cannons, which were what helped researchers to distinguish the San Jose. The San Jose Galleon is an epicenter of information about colonial history, said the director of the Colombian Institute of Anthropology and History, Ernesto Montenegro. It's representative of almost 300 years of colonial history from Europe, and particularly from Spain, about the American territory. There are an estimated 1,000 ships sunk off the coast of Colombia, waiting to be discovered. But despite the San Jose Galleon being found in Colombian waters, there's no guarantee it will stay within its borders. Spain has shown interest in claiming part of the Galleon, as has the Bolivian indigenous nation Caracara, whose land once part of the Viceroyalty of Peru. The San Jose's riches were extracted from. Moreover, the San Jose has been entangled in legal battles for nearly 40 years. American salvage company Sea Search Armada SSA stated they'd found the ship in the early 1980s and claimed 50% of its contents, which SSA says was in agreement with Colombia at the time, and which the Supreme Court of Colombia ruled in favor of in 2007. Former Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos didn't credit SSA when he announced Colombia had found the Galleon in 2015. Colombian Vice President Marta Lucia Ramirez said in a statement in June that Sea Search Armada has no right over the San Jose Galleon or its contents, because the coordinates where they claim to have found the Galleon don't match its actual location. The case is still in a Colombian Superior Court. Former Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos stated the San Jose Galleon is one of the greatest finds of history this year. The government has also held off on signing a contract with another private company to extract the San Jose Galleon. As of now, Maritime Archaeology Consultants MAC, who participated in the 2015 search, is the only contender. Partnering with a private salvage firm could once again divide the San Jose's contents and reward them up to 45% of its contents. That is, those not classified under cultural heritage, items that still need to be determined by Colombia. This would be a worst-case scenario for historian and author Francisco Muoz, who is an expert on the San Jose. Humanity has the indisputable right to get to know the San Jose Galleon, and get to know it completely. Colombia needs to serve as a worthy custodian. That would mean opening a museum in Cartagena to display the Galleon's riches in full, said Muoz, something the government has also suggested. Who wouldn't visit this unique exhibit? He said. Visitors would be absorbed and obsessed with the stories the San Jose Galleon would tell. In 2018, former President Santos wrote on Twitter, "The San Jose Galleon, sunken in national waters, is one of the greatest finds of history. With the law of submerged cultural heritage, we can recover it." He ended the tweet with the hashtag #NUESTRACULTURALMEJORLEGADO, which translates to our culture, the best legacy. Because of an ongoing custody dispute, the San Jose remains at the bottom of the sea. Let's repeat that. Because of an ongoing custody dispute, the San Jose remains at the bottom of the sea. Still, say experts, it's a project that can't be rushed. The ship has been submerged for 300 years, and this guarantees the right to conservation, said underwater archaeologist Juan Guillermo Martin. If we don't have the conditions right now in Colombia to assume the rescue, it makes no sense to do it. It's a fundamental principle of responsibility for Colombian heritage, but also for humanity, until the San Jose is rescued. A museum for Cartagena residents and visitors to enjoy is a long way off, and Colombians still haven't won the guarantee for this prized ship to stay within their borders. For now, visitors to Cartagena and the Rosario Islands still have the opportunity to look out far into the sea and picture the Galleon as it remains today, nestled on the ocean floor and still guarding its rich. If you enjoyed this video about the San Jose Galleon, then this is the channel for you. We've got more videos in store that will grab your attention and interest with hidden history of the world. Let me know in the comments what you think about the San Jose Galleon. Do you think they should show and tell the public what's on it? Don't forget to subscribe. We got lots in store for you. Thanks for your patience.